Hello everyone from Chelsea Fan TV. I hope you're all doing very well. This is a lovely video. What a great video this is. I'm presenting this video with a smile on my face. It's beautiful. So back in summer of 2023, Chelsea decided to sell Kai Havertz to Arsenal. Got a great transfer fee. I think it was 60 million, 65 million. Really good transfer fee we got for Kai Havertz. Considering, as a Chelsea fan, I remember how diabolical this man was at our football club. And listen, I think Arsenal fans weren't particularly happy with it. Chelsea fans were loving it. It was like the Mason Mount deal. I think we felt like we got a good price for the player. It wasn't good business by Arsenal whatsoever in terms of getting a player on the cheap. And one of the replacements that we signed for Kai Havertz was Nicolas from Villarreal, who had only ever played one season of professional football at the highest level in La Liga. Nobody had heard of him. I certainly hadn't. And we signed him for half the price, so 50% of the cost that we sold Kai Havertz for. And what a beautiful thing this is. Now, in 91 appearances for Chelsea, Kai Havertz accumulated 19 goals and 7 assists in 91 appearances. Now, Nicolas has already matched it in 43 appearances. Less than 50% of the time in a Chelsea shirt, 50% of the games played, and the guy has already matched what Kai Havertz could do for Chelsea. 19 goals and 8 assists. So actually one more assist than what Havertz could do during his period in less than half the time. So Nicolas is clearly an upgrade on what we had with Kai Havertz. You can make an argument that Kai Havertz wasn't suited to what we were trying to do at Chelsea. We needed to play him this way. We needed the team to be built around him. I'm sorry, you're either a top player, either a good player, or you're not. You're either good enough for Chelsea or you're not. And I think that Nicolas, despite all of the criticism that's been on his name, has been good enough for Chelsea and has absolutely improved as time has gone by. It's not like he's getting worse, yeah? He's actually improving and getting better week in, week out. If you look at the way he started his Chelsea campaign under Mauricio Pochettino and how he finished last season, he was arguably our most improved player alongside maybe Cucurella, who was fantastic as well. When did Kai Havertz improve at Chelsea? When was he actually good? I remember wanting to see Havertz play the season that Romelu Lukaku did that stupid interview. And I preferred Havertz to Lukaku. Does that mean Havertz is good? No. I'd rather have burnt eggs than no eggs at all. Listen, I'm not going to have toast on its own. So for me, I'm saying he was all we had, Kai Havertz, and he wasn't good enough. And a lot of Chelsea fans never really appreciated that. They thought that, well, we've signed this kid from Bayern Leverkusen. He must be amazing. And he's not. And Arsenal, you are stuck with that. And they are plateauing, aren't they? I mean, I honestly think that if you look at Arsenal at the moment, that is what they have for their firepower. Kai Havertz at the moment. Absolutely rubbish. It's just beautiful. It's a beautiful sight to see. It's a beautiful sight. 43 appearances to 91 for Kai Havertz. And Jackson's already matched his goal tally. And more assists. 10 times the player that Kai Havertz was for Chelsea. I mean, I know I'm exaggerating a little bit here, but let's be honest. Nicolas has actually been a really good signing for us, and Kai Havertz was a complete waste of money. So I thought we'd make a quick video just to laugh at Arsenal, to be honest with you, and say, Arsenal, this is what you have, and this is what we have. We actually have a player who can carry this team forward. And I think he'll probably get 20 league goals this season, Nicolas, if not more. So far, he has 8 GA in the Premier League alone, and we're not even halfway through the season. So if he keeps going the way he's going, I think we're going to be on fire. Not to mention his link up with Cole Palmer as well. I think that Jackson's a player who makes players around him better. And yeah, just a real team player. So big up to Nicolas Jackson. I think he deserves a shout out because what the guy has done in a Chelsea shirt has been supremely underappreciated. And I don't think there's enough Chelsea fans that actually respect what Nicolas Jackson does. There's actually a lot of Chelsea fans who still don't like Nicolas Jackson. I heard someone earlier on saying, what did Jackson do against Liverpool? Well, hang on a second. The whole point of being a striker is that you score. He scored against Liverpool. What are you talking about? And it's not just the goal as well. Watch the replay. It's the way he held his run. Liverpool they've only conceded 3 goals this season, Liverpool. And Nicolas Jackson's one of the players to have scored against them. I think that this guy is only going to get better and better for Chelsea. Now, there is an argument. Should we have signed a world-class striker like Victor Gyökeres or Osimhen, for example, to improve that area of the pitch even more? That would certainly be interesting if it happened. But for me, Nicolas Jackson's more than capable of leading the lines for Chelsea, and he offers something so different to what we have from Nkunku. We have 2 totally different types of players who can play in that position, who offer very different things. And I just feel like ultimately, even though we've gone backwards as a football club since Kai Havertz was here, I mean, let's not beat around the bush. He did win us the Champions League. He scored the goal in Porto. I was there. But what else did Kai Havertz do? He did absolutely nothing for us. I do feel like Nicolas Jackson has a future at Chelsea. I believe that he can be a starter for Chelsea. And he's only going to improve more and more. But there's 2 sides to every story. I'd love to know what you guys think in the comments. I mean, do you think I'm overhyping this? Do you think that actually, you know what, Havertz was that crap anyway, that this isn't even respectable? Because Nicolas Jackson, anyone can do what Havertz did at Chelsea. Or do you look at it and say, actually, you know what, this is the reality that we are in as Chelsea fans, that we have better players than we actually realise. And a lot of people who are dwelling on the past under Abramovich, our recruitment hasn't actually been that bad in a lot of areas. Nicolas Jackson being one of the standouts. I'd never heard of him. I'm very certain that the majority of people watching had never heard of him. So, credit where credit is due to Nicolas Jackson and the recruitment team for signing him as well. He's on a long-term deal. I'm sure he signed an extension recently as well. He's going to be at Chelsea for quite some time, and long may this form continue. Nicolas Jackson, big up to you, my friend. But listen, guys, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do. Leave a thumbs up on the video. And let me know if you agree or disagree with what I've said. Do you honestly think Kai Havertz is better than Nicolas Jackson? Or are you the same as me and you see a clear upgrade on what we had before? Let me know in the comments. And yeah, speak soon. If you enjoyed the video, just before you go, check out Omili, guys. Check out Omili. We're working with Omili at the moment. It's an app where football fans can speak to other football fans, myself included. Everyone from Chelsea Fan TV is on Omili. It's an app. You can download it for free. There's a link in the description. There's a QR code as well. It's just really simple and a refreshing. It's the first app that's actually been designed for football fans. So if you haven't already downloaded it, check it out, scan the QR code, download Omili, and let me know how you guys get on.